Seizing control of the Southern Baptist Convention was the goal. Inerrancy was the issue created to achieve it. On Friday, I cited evidence that inerrancy was only a straw man, a phony issue concocted by fundamentalists to create confusion and controversy. In their book, The Fundamentalist Takeover in the Southern Baptist Convention, A Brief History, Rob James and Gary Leeser write that Paul Pressler and Paige Patterson set out to elect SBC presidents in sympathy with their objectives who would nominate like-minded people to the convention's Committee on Committees, which would then nominate like-minded people to the Committee on Boards, which would then nominate like-minded trustees and directors to Southern Baptist agencies and institutions, who would hire only like-minded staff. Pressler called this strategy going for the jugular. By the 1979 annual meeting in Houston, Pressler and Patterson had all preparations in place and were ready to put their plan into action. They selected Adrian Rogers, pastor of Bellevue Baptist Church in Memphis, as their candidate for president. James and Leeser write, Pressler, Patterson, and others occupied a command post in skyboxes above the convention floor and maintained contact with the floor beneath through an elaborate communications network. Fundamentalists, of course, had repeatedly sounded the call of inerrancy to alarm messengers by claiming or implying that those who refused to use the word inerrancy to describe the Bible, whom they labeled moderates, just must not believe the Bible at all. James and Leeser go on to report, in a stunning development, Rogers was elected on the first ballot, even though there were 6 candidates, several of whom were very conservative. The victory was largely due to a large get-out-the-vote campaign conducted by Pressler and Patterson in 15 states prior to the convention meeting. But it was only one election. In tomorrow's Baptist Brief, we'll continue into the 1980s and see how the fundamentalists ultimately took complete control of the SBC.